Hey guys, it's Metro, and today we're going to be doing a solo hike on the Appalachian Trail from Bly Gap going southbound to Dix Creek Gap. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Let's keep moving. So right now I'm waiting on the Further Shuttle Appalachian to pick me up and take me up to Blue Ridge Gap, and from there I'll be going northbound up to Bly Gap, and then from there returning back southbound to Dix Creek Gap. Alright, so here's my ride, the Further Shuttle Appalachian. We got Donald and Mary. How y'all doing?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Awesome.
You ready to roll, brother?
Hell yeah, man.
Do it, man.
Alright, so we just left the shuttle. We're on our way up to the trail. About 4/10 of a mile to make it up to the Appalachian Trail. So it may not look like much, but these are the service roads. This is Blue Ridge Gap Road. As you can see, that's why it makes it a little difficult even for the shuttles to get up here. All right, so we are coming up to Blue Ridge Gap. That way, it's gonna take us to Dix Creek, and this way is on our way to Bly Gap. So just for the record, from Blue Ridge Gap, the drop off to this point was 0.87 miles. All right, so it's 8:48, heading northbound towards Bly Gap. Just got on the Appalachian Trail. I had to hike up about 9.9 miles to this point. And now we're making our way northbound towards Bly Gap. Well, I tell you, it's pretty much uphill since I got out of the car. I mean, it's a 0.9 miles from where I got dropped off. That was just straight up. And then as soon as I got to Blue Ridge Gap, straight up again. And as you can see, I'm now walking on the ridgeline. Pretty awesome. With the clouds. Let's keep moving. All right, so looks like things have leveled out for a minute. As you know, the Appalachian Trail is always ups and downs. Just like life, pointless ups and downs, but you gotta get through it. Okay, so about a mile into it or so from Blue Ridge Gap going northbound towards Bly Gap. And as you can see behind me, terrain is completely different than other spots on the Appalachian Trail. It's pretty nice actually if you look at the ground. Not nearly as rocky, rooty. I don't know if it's just a change as we're getting closer towards the state line and the mountains start to change. It's all new territory for me. So I'm really excited though to hit this mark. It really helps hitting a goal in my life. You know, you set things out, you don't know how you're gonna accomplish it, but people like the Further Shuttle Appalachian helped me a lot to accomplish those goals. So thank you for that, Mary, Donald. Without you guys, I couldn't have done this, so thank you so much. Let's keep moving. So right up in here, just saw a bear tumbling through the mountain laurel. That was a pretty big bear. Anyway, first experience. Definitely not going up that way. I'm going up. What a beautiful day. I mean, look at that ridgeline of mountains in the background, blue skies. So as you can see, the terrain is completely different than most of Georgia. And I'm just loving this hike. It's been really enjoyable. I think we're at 2.79, so almost 2 miles on the AT, about 1.1 mile, 1.2 miles away from the state line. This is awesome. Let's keep moving. So we're getting really close to the state line now. And as you can see, just walking through tunnels tunnels of rhododendron and mountain laurel. It's just everywhere. It's just awesome. A little cold out though. I'd say it's probably 40, 45 degrees or so. But the inclines have come back. I'm starting to sweat a little, so I don't really feel it. It's nice and warm. Keeping that blood temperature up. Again, probably less than a mile to the state line. Very excited for this moment. All right, so this is it. We're coming up on the state line. You can tell by these rock formations. This is awesome. Wow, we have made it. This is just awesome. And here is the famous gnarly tree. All right, so we were just up there at Bly Gap on the other side of this whoop-de-woo, and I tell you, the wind was just picking up, freezing cold. Now on this side, no wind, and if the sun's out, it's nice and warm, so it's going to be quite pleasant, especially since now it's pretty much all downhill. We're going to have a couple little hills here and there, mountains and such, but pretty stoked. Again, I'm in North Carolina right now, and in just a few seconds I'm in Georgia now, making my way back to Dix Creek Gap. Again, I want to say thank you to everyone that has inspired me to get out here and hike the Appalachian Trail in Georgia, and hopefully these videos will inspire you to get out here as well. Let's keep moving. All right, so looking over here, just walking along the mountains. It's just incredible. You don't get to see this at all during the summer. In fact, you're in the green tunnel at this point. It's blocked out completely. That's why I'm very blessed to live in Georgia and have these amenities right in my backyard, and to have a great network of friends that help me get where I need to go. So it's just awesome being able to have this experience out here. So it just goes to show you, you can't take your eyes off the trail. I wasn't really paying attention, just cruising along, keeping my head up, looking forward, not down. Sure enough, I stubbed my toe into this huge stump. And man, it hurts so bad to walk right now. Whew, man, it hurts. So we've done right at 6 miles, averaging right around 3 miles an hour, or give or take, and it's going pretty good so far. Right now, pretty much downhill until we get to Blue Ridge Gap, and then there's going to be a couple lovely little whoop-de-woos, as they call them, and then we'll be on our way into Dix Creek. Let's keep moving. I haven't seen anybody out here, like all the fallen trees and stuff, but I ain't seen no one. I've been out here 6 miles or so, nothing. So perfect peace, and again, the terrain is completely different than other sections of the Appalachian Trail in Georgia. Let's keep moving. All right, so we're just a few feet away from coming back into Blue Ridge Gap. And then from there, I think we have like 5.8 miles to go for the day. So So right now, including that hike up Blue Ridge Gap Road, or whatever that road name is, 7 miles so far, so making pretty good time. It's pretty good. Let's keep moving. Okay, we are coming back into Blue Ridge Gap. At that point it was 3.1 miles to Bly Gap, so we've done 6.2 so far in the AT today. Break out the map in a second, see how far we've got to go. In this map like I am, Blue Ridge Gap, next stop will be Plum Orchard Gap, which is 1.3, which is probably where I have lunch, and then from there 3.4 down to 1.1, so looks like all in all 4.7, 5.8 miles to go. All right, making this last little turn here. Might look familiar. Horrible Forest Service Road, straight uphill. Do not recommend doing that. Back to the Crazy Bird. Let's go. All right, so Blue Ridge Gap, elevation 3020, Dix Creek Gap 5.6. Okay, so we are going southbound towards Dix Creek Gap. Just had a little bit of an incline. Coming up on As Knob, I think is what it's called. AS Knob. Sun's coming out, it's nice. Some sections this is completely covered in shadows, so the temperature drops a lot. Long way down. So I think we're at As Knob, AS Knob, and we're just down less than a mile or so from Plum Orchard Gap Shelter. Starting to feel a little bit, but when you got views like this in your background, it just keeps you going. No rain, no clouds, nothing but sunshine, great weather. Let's keep moving. So how often do you get these views, right? On both sides. Mountains. No leaves blocking it. Feel bad for all the through hikers. So when they come through, especially when it starts to warm up, late March, April, getting into May, this place will be covered in greenery and you won't be able to see anything. So I'm very fortunate to be able to hike this in the winter time because obviously the views are way better and there's no bugs, there's no heat, and you know, other than the sighting of a bear every now and then, which is rare, you know, it's a pretty awesome hike. Okay, so we just passed As Knob and the terrain changes again. This is very familiar. Some of the terrain I've passed before. I was out here hiking on Dix Creek Gap in the past. But again, this is the first time I've had this all on video. So now everything has been documented for my records, but also to share with all of you. So again, thank you guys for watching and subscribing, sending me your comments. So I definitely appreciate the feedback, but I also love the fact that I get to share all this with you. All right, so it looks like we're coming into Gap here, and I believe this would be Plum Orchard Gap. Looks like to the right, there's a water source. And then, or to the right or the left. And that's the way to the shelter. I think it's 0.2 miles. See a little campsite there. But I think I'm gonna grab a little drink of water. All right, we're making our way up to Bly Gap, which would be the highest point left. And from there, it's all downhill, but as you can see, looks like we got some distance to go. Let's keep moving. When you look at the elevation map, it looks like there wasn't that many inclines. Man, there sure is. After this next gap though, it's gonna be a gradual descent. There might be a couple more little bumps and hills or whatever you want to call them. Man, this is feeling good right now. Right about 9.63 miles into this. Feeling it. Oh boy. Okay, so I've been out here, I don't know, about 4 hours, and I haven't seen one person. Not one single person on a beautiful day like this. It's awesome. Hiking solo is fun, especially when you don't run into anyone. You feel like this is all yours. And again, during the colder months, hardly anyone's out here. It's probably like 45 degrees or so. You know, it's not exactly warm or super cold, but there's definitely a chill in the air. Look at that. I'm just grateful I have this opportunity. Let's keep moving. I was incorrect. Looks like we still have one good elevation climb left. This is real nice. Downhill stroll, man. I'm telling you, I'd rather put the effort in on the front than on the end. It just so happened to work out with this section, especially going southbound from Bly Gap. Nice. So the Further Shuttle Appalachian is actually going to be opening up a hiker hangout called The Grateful Hiker. This is going to be coming to you in 2020. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let Donald tell you all about it.
If anyone needs anything, you know, you can give us a call at 772-321-0905. You can reach me 24/7, 365 a year. Mary drives, of course, and I answer the phone and do other stuff. We're also opening a place where hikers can go. And so when you come down to Blairsville, you come down at 10 a.m. A lot of hotels won't allow you until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a place where hikers can go, and you know, you can hang out at our spot. We're gonna have coffee and donuts. We'll have, you know, places for you to sit. I'll have good music playing, and you guys can just get together, gather, talk, trade stories. I'll have a computer you can use, and you know, you can get your permits, order stuff, you know, email, maybe put together your videos, whatever you're doing. I'll have a couple computers that you can use, and you know, I'll be there probably 24/7 through hikes. So I mean, like I said.
All right, so we're coming up on Cohort Gap. We just came down a huge descent. We're making our way that way. I think there's a service road down this way, if I'm not mistaken. Thought I saw a road on the map, but could be wrong. But still, no people. No one at all. Kind of eerie if you think about it. Why wouldn't anybody want to be out there? So we just came, actually going southbound towards Dix Creek. And we just left from Cohort Gap. And I believe there's a campsite just above this sticks, just rocks and such. But this river stream reminds me of a place I've been before. And I'm pretty sure it runs right by the campsite. So here's that campsite. It looks like due to heavy use it's being restored or restricted until spring. So perspective, if you've seen the other Dix Creek video, this was all green. You couldn't see anything. So I'll put a link in the video so you can see that hike and do a little comparison yourself. So we're making our way into the final stretch into Dix Creek Gap. Just under 6 hours at this point. 5 hours, 56 minutes, 13.14 miles. Not so bad. Not so bad. This is the final stretch before we get to Dix Creek Gap. All right, so that's that. We just got to Dix Creek Gap. What a day it's been. Cranking out 13.36 miles in just over 6 hours. It was a great day. So if you found any value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and send me your comments as I do respond. As always, thanks for watching, but until next time, let's keep moving.